Welcome back. I've placed more trees in our scene, but as you can see, they're floating. That happens when we don't work with the views properly. But it's easily fixed. Simply select all the trees from the last to the first and lower them to ground level. Adjust some that might have gotten a bit squashed. There are other ways of placing lots of objects in a scene like this, but we leave that for another tutorial as it would have made our course much longer. Okay, I think all the trees are done. Let's select them all and group them. Now it's time to do the lighting. We're going to create a main light and one or two secondary ones. So we'll select a light, like this one, and place it around here. We'll choose a warm color, type Omni, and here in Shadow, we'll select a Shadow Map Soft. Okay, let's see how it's coming along. It's looking good. Let's set another light behind the scene. This will be less intense than the other. It's just to make sure that there are no areas that are too dark. So set the intensity to around 20%. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I'll just move this cloud a little bit this way. And this other one too. So just play around with the lights, with the intensity. There are other types of lights too. Another one that works really well is the area light, for example. We'll set the shadow to area as well. Maybe we could add some more trees to the scene, but you see, with the two lights, the area light and shadow, and the normal light behind, it's already taking shape. Let's see if there's any shadows causing a problem. I don't really like that you can see this part here, so I'm going to get rid of it. With the direct selection, I can select the points that I don't want to have, that I want to delete. Make sure this here is deactivated, and I can select the points I want, even the ones we can't see. So if I activate this again, I can only select the points that you can see. There's a piece of lake here that we can see sticking out, so get rid of that. So now we have our lights. We could start to prepare everything to get our final image, our final design. Go to the render settings. So here in output, we'll set the width and height to 1500 by 1500. Actually, we'll set it to 2000. In resolution, if the image is only for screen, then 72 is fine. But if it's to print, we need to change it to 300. These settings here are in case we wanted to animate the image, so we leave that on current frame. This we leave deactivated, this one too. Here in anti-aliasing, we'll set it to best. We won't touch any of the options. And here in effect, we can select global illumination and ambient occlusion. These two effects make the light and the shading look much better, and I'll tell you about them in detail on another course or tutorial. The global illumination just makes the lighting look more authentic. The ambient occlusion takes into account how exposed each part of the scene is to the ambient light. Let's wait for it to finish. You can just see a part of the image and not wait for the entire one to load. So if you press here, you can select this part, for example. Okay, there we go. Let's add a background. This is very simple. Just go here to background. We'll add a material to this, which will have a gradient. Which will have a gradient. We'll make it circular. And we'll choose a blue color like this one. And we'll go up to a darker tone. And we'll apply that to the background. Let's select a small area to see what the background will look like. Like that. if we hide the background, then it's black. So we're pretty much ready to render. We'll add a camera, this one here. Sorry, something wasn't right there for some reason. Anyway, when we add a camera, it appears like this. And if we hit this button, we're inside the camera. And it works like a camera too. It also has a settings panel down here. But we don't need all that now. This is enough. I've just realized that we've done something wrong in output. Here we go. We've left out a 0. And that's why it's not quite right. There we go. Now it's a square. If the light is bothering you, you can hide it. It's hidden in the interface. But not in the final image. For example, if I hide the island, I can't see it here, but I would be able to in the final image. And now it's just a case of finding the view that you want. I like something like this. When you've decided, just click this button here. And this creates the final render and we can see how it looks. In the next lesson, we'll add the final touches to our design. See you there.